Hi, I thought we would talk about canvas paper. This I picked up at Michael's a few years back. I have done like sketches in it and I've used acrylic on it, and I was a little bit hesitant about doing an oil painting on this particular type of paper. As you can see, it tells you the weight of the paper and of course the size. This is a 9 by 12. And the paper has a slight little bit of a texture on the front and non-texture on the back. So what I didn't mind, this one was done on the paper. This one was done on gesso, on a canvas, and then a gessoed canvas that was primed with gesso first. And then this one was done without any priming. And here's what I'm seeing as far as a little bit of differences. If you can see on a canvas that's not primed with gesso, you can literally see the canvas. On a canvas that is done without, sorry, let's see if we can, you can barely see any type of, you can barely see any texture from the canvas itself in a painting that has been gessoed over. In this one, let me move this over a little bit, and I'm going to zoom in so that you can see along here, and it just might be my technique, it might be my style, maybe going too thin or something, that I still have from the paper. You can see the texture. Let's see. So right down into the detail. So for me, you know, of course in the black and in some areas, I've got more paint on it, but these are those little details, from a distance. Doesn't look too bad, but I'll probably go ahead and use that paper a few more times. But like I said, each one of these has a little bit different characteristics with how you set your canvas, right? And so my favorite has always been gesso on the backs, of my canvas, in order to get rid of any of that texture that you're gonna see. Let me see if I can get in there and see that texture in her, because you're gonna see those little textures, right, from the canvas, to where on this one you don't see any of that texture. Well, you do if you get in really close, but it's rare. Anyway, and then on this one, I'm still seeing some of that too. So maybe it's me, maybe I need to go a little thicker, and maybe I'll prime over first and then go into the painting of them. But that's, oh, and then let me show you how, with using this paper, I cut this down because I wanted it to be more of a square size, and then I just taped it onto a canvas board that I had left the plastic on. And so this is just a 11 by 14 canvas panel, and I taped the paper right onto the canvas panel and then was able to work on it. Things like this will allow me to stack, versus you've got your thickness here to where your paper is super thin. I think, I've got 5 more sheets left in here, but this whole thing had 10 pages. So if you're looking to save on space and stacking things, this is a good paper to be able to work on. I haven't taken it off the canvas yet, so I don't know how I would turn around and mount it in order to frame it. But that'll be something I'll have to figure out.